Michelle just gave me, we've had litigation going on, with Attorney Egan, that's been going on for the last, 6 years?
Yep.
That we have won today.
Well, there was a, please report to the board, the members of the public, that this has been a torturous road for the Village of Patchogue, being sued by a property owner who alleged that our fire marshal and the Patchogue Fire Department illegally entered his rental property and conducted an alleged illegal search and violated his constitutional rights to be free from illegal search and seizure. Along the lines of Trustee Ferb's point, that unfortunately the system's going to take so long because we try to be careful to avoid this. It is good that this is the only case that we've had in this long time period, and this case has had a very torturous path through the U.S. Federal District Court. But today, we were pleased to get a unanimous jury verdict in favor of the village dismissing the case. So it was a significant victory for the village. It was a vindication of the building department's processes, and it was a vindication of the taxpayers of massive savings in their pursuit of both a judgment against the village and a substantial award of attorney fees, and now they take nothing because the jury believed the good work of the village, which included John Poulos, the fire marshal, Joanne Gallo and Carol Giglio, who I'd like to point out too, whose testimony, who were in the building department and not strangers to anyone in the room, were credited as being extremely credible by the jurors, and so it was a significant victory for the village today, and it's certainly a vindication for us and the processes and the people who work on behalf of the citizens and also on behalf of the board.
Just a little background, that they had received a phone call from a resident that there was a light switch that was sparking. John Poulos, the fire marshal, called the property owner, Mr. Mangino, and explained that he was on his way over, so there was an agreement he had that he would never enter the home without Mr. Mangino. When he gets there, Mr. Mangino said, no, you can't come into the house. John asked a number of times, and then, not out of frustration, but out of a concern, called the fire department. Once the fire department is called, they control whatever property they're on. They control the scene. And they went in the home, and they did a full search. And they have the meters you can put in the wall. And they did find the plug she was talking about, and they disconnected it, whether it was sparking or not. But Mr. Mangino's claim then is that they entered parts of the building that they didn't need to enter. And the judge, well, the jury, well, their infinite wisdom understood what our responsibilities are as a community, what the building and housing department, fire department's responsibilities are. And I think that Mr. Egan's comment in terms of my sense, I think his was this was a lawsuit about getting attorney's fees, which would have been substantial.
No question. 8 years of federal litigation.
And it's one of the homes over on Church Street. But any other comments by the board? Motion to adjourn.
Any other question? Okay.